My name is Rocio Gonzalez. I'm from Spain.
I'm Brad Freeman. I'm a partner with Freeman Childers Law Offices, and I'm right here in Corbin, Kentucky.
My name is Barrett Freeman. I'm from Corbin, Kentucky, and I'm the broker for Freeman Brothers Realty.
And when was the last time you drank bourbon?
3 years ago.
And what would you say is your bourbon level of expertise?
Minus 1,000?
Would you consider yourself a bourbon drinker?
No, not at all.
I do drink bourbon, but it's not something I go to very often because, you know, it gets you drunk.
And what would you say is your bourbon level of expertise?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a 3. So I'm excited to learn more about it.
And what do you hope to get out of this experience?
Well, I fasted for the last 2 days preparing for this, so I'm hoping I just don't, I hope I keep it together.
And would you consider yourself a bourbon drinker?
Yes, I would.
And what is your alcoholic drink of choice?
I like bourbon.
What would you say is your bourbon level of expertise?
Probably about an 8. I've blind tasted probably 200 plus bourbons.
My name is Matt Bargo, and I'm a lifelong resident of the Corbin area in Kentucky.
Would you consider yourself a bourbon drinker?
Yes.
And what are you doing here tonight?
I'm here to educate and make people aware of Bargo 459. Bourbon is a combination of many steps. And to make that happen, we developed 4 process rooms experience to do these tastings. Not just from the people buying the bourbon when they're there, but from the expressions. And taking a novice who has no idea what to expect from a bourbon, telling them what to anticipate, and them actually being able to taste.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Matt, is it okay if I just take a sip of each one? What's the drinking strategy here?
Okay, what you need to do,
A shot.
because this bourbon is so good, you've got to give your mouth a chance to absorb it. Take little bitty drinks,
Okay.
let it clear your mouth. Take the next taste, you'll get taste that you never tasted the first time, and you'll get a third taste, it'll be even better.
Are we
And what it
supposed
is,
to
it's got
finish
so
each
many
glass?
solutes in it that your mouth has to get accustomed to it.
So have that
So
in.
little
Smell
drinks.
it first?
Yes, go ahead and smell and let it breathe just a little bit what she's doing.
Okay, smell, sip of.
Do you swirl it like wine?
Now, and take your time, enjoy it.
Okay.
It's to be nurtured in your mouth and to get the feel from it. And don't hurry it. Just take little drinks.
It's hitting my empty stomach.
It has a good smell. Yes.
Sweet? Not sweet?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. What is
Now
it?
you
Sweet? Is it a sweeter bourbon?
It's a sherry finish. It's been in 3 barrels. And what you should get is a roller coaster ride in your mouth. Go ahead and try me one. She's not tried one. I'm anxious for you to try it. Try just a little. Now take this next one. It'll taste better.
That was your first sip. So second,
Yeah. The second sip's different.
no pressure or anything, but the owner's literally watching you try it.
It's totally different. The
There is a
second,
difference, yes.
It's a different taste.
Yes, because your
Oh my
mouth's
God.
accustomed to it, you can actually taste it. Now take this third
And
drink.
that's which one is the
Take a
real
third one.
flavor? The first or the second?
No, the second and third.
The second or the
The
third?
first is your mouth getting accustomed to it.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
and that's
No,
what
don't
you
do that.
taste it. You don't
On
shoot
the
a good
fifth one,
bourbon.
you're really
You drink it
inexperienced.
slow.
I believe it,
enjoy it.
but I just
Enjoy it. Wow.
What do you think for your first bourbon?
It's an explosion of flavors.
It's
I
a roller
love it.
coaster. Yes.
It is, exactly.
It's a roller coaster ride.
so.
Thank you.
So
Wow.
what did you think? We'll go down.
I loved it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I'm taking the ride right now. I'm sure it's going to be easier to comment when I compare it to the other bourbons.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's very good.
Very good. All right, the expert on the end.
Huh.
Try not to drink it all. That was yummy.
Very good. 91 is blended not to be quite as soft. It's a little bit more heat. This bourbon won 2 golds. It won a gold in Denver in March, and it won a gold in July in Kentucky. Now this one will be different, so I want you to taste for the similarities and also anticipate. Go ahead and give it time and see what you feel. You still have lingering flavor in your mouth?
I
right
do.
now?
Yeah.
That's a good bourbon. It should make your mouth stay wet, and you should have that lingering flavor.
Oh, that is good.
It's kind of like a good man, isn't it?
Ah, Ah, they stay longer.
Yes, it stays
Lasts
longer.
forever. Okay, I get it.
Hey. So do you swirl it? I never. Where
Go
we
ahead and
land
smell
on the swirl?
it. That's a big part of it. Now you're becoming a bourbon expert.
Look at me. Whenever you want, we do a bourbon thing, you and me.
So-
because I'm at your level already.
Do you always do the 2 sips? Is that?
Again, do them in real small drinks again.
The first sip kind of coats your mouth.
The first drink you can't count. Just discard it.
It's just for washing.
Just to wash your mouth out.
Okay.
Get you ready for your second drink.
Usually when you're drinking bourbon, do you take a long break between them, or do you just play it by ear?
A little warmer.
Wait.
It's warmer. But what do you think?
I like this
Oh,
You
oh
like
yeah.
that?
I remember we had crackers.
Good.
very much.
It's very good.
Is it warmer like here or like here? Not the mouth.
I'm
just
feeling
like,
it
no,
all the
but
way
not
down.
burn. It's just heat. Yeah.
It doesn't, it's just good. Just
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, sip number 3.
So now we're going to educate him. We're going to take you another level.
I'm
Now,
ready.
You tasted different tasting profile.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this one burns more than the first one.
Yes, different.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
it
not
has-
mu- I mean, we're talking incremental, but
It's a different finish.
what am I supposed to be tasting on this one?
Everybody's taste buds are different. Everybody will taste some. It depends on what you're tuned to in your mouth. It should give you a different variety of flavors. Probably not as complex as 82, but stronger.
Oh, and is this a higher proof than the other one?
They're all 92.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that's the way I finished it.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's got a little extra kick to it. I really like it.
Because this port is a whole different taste. You'll taste a lot of the similar body of the liquor, but the finish will be different.
Cool. How do you feel?
Thank you so much.
Good?
I'm hating you.
The smell on it's good.
Wow,
Let's
I
see
was
what's
a different
happening.
drink.
It's a port. It's the same bourbon, just a different barrel and a different last barrel finish.
So the only difference is the barrel.
The finish barrel. And the
Finish
second
barrel.
barrel, yes. The bourbons are the same, but we finished. And this bourbon.
Have you only
is
tried
almost
the,
a total
which haven't you
corn-based
tried
bourbon
before?
On a mash bill.
I'd have to look at the bottle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I paid attention to the detail on the label, and the labels look similar, but they're all a little bit different.
Oh my gosh.
So how did you settle on 92?
Do what?
How did you settle on 92?
It's a good one, and we don't chill filter.
are you-
Keep it down a little
And
bit.
because
What are you
if you don't chill filter, if you get less than 92, it drops.
Can we make them smaller in the future?
And the reason we don't chill filter is because you get all that good taste.
Yeah.
And when you chill filter, you strip it of it.
Yeah.
And that's why you like that
So
bourbon.
you kept it up at 92 just so you didn't have to
92,
do that?
I still get a drop sometimes. It'll settle, but most of the time it stays in suspension. Now this one, take your time and smell it. Get ready for a whole different taste.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Can't hurry it. You just gotta let it. You gotta let your mouth get used to it. It's got a different front on it. Can you taste the difference in the front?
Yeah, definitely. That was my second sip.
And you take that third one, it'll taste better. It's different.
How do you feel about it? It's different.
I mean, she's a gin drinker.
It doesn't have to be your
Yeah.
favorite. You can just tell me what
No,
you
I
really.
prefer the number 2 for the moment.
Okay, and that's good.
Yeah.
Everybody's taste buds are different. Just a little bit of water, if you will,
Yeah.
and watch what happens with this bourbon. We should have done it with the others too.
A little bit of water in the bourbon?
Yeah, a bad water will destroy a good bourbon. I recommend Cumberland Gap because it has exactly the right chemical profile to complement your bourbon.
Yeah.
Now smell it. It'll smell different. It'll taste different. It'll feel different on your palate. It'll open up different flavors.
Yeah, that's much easier to drink.
Do what?
It's much easier to drink.
It's just softer. What it is that it's
And
got.
the flavor is different.
different.
As well. It's not only easier, but it's
It
the
opens up
flavor.
different flavors.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're doing. You
Absolutely.
didn't think you could taste bourbon. You're doing great. You're doing super.
I'm from Kentucky.
You're becoming a bourbon taster.
Exactly.
Willie County girl.
So
It was delicious. Man, they're all delicious.
it's different, but we should. The
different,
water
but
would
it's still
the
really
water
good.
would have done the same thing on the other two bourbons. I'm sorry. Now, we've got a bourbon that we blended just for Christmas. This is made out of 3 barrels, and I want you to. I'm not going to tell you what to anticipate. You tell me what you taste, okay?
The wrong answer.
Well, he's been like this. Second, third. Yes, sir.
Bananas and peanuts.
Is that safe?
Bananas and
Can't go wrong with those two. Is those two classic flavors? Does it make you sound smart?
Now,
Leather always sounds really smart.
Is that a true one?
Water with that one too?
yeah, in a minute. Yes.
I'm also getting a smile.
Mahogany.
And is this?
I'm getting the
these
perma
3
smile.
Barrels are the ones you have used in the other
No.
3? Different ones.
Different barrels.
How many barrels do you have?
I've got
How many
12
types?
barrels.
Wow.
Take your second drink.
So this is the Christmas batch, you said?
Yeah.
What's the Christmas theme of it?
Well, you taste and I'll tell you what I meant, what I
Okay.
wanted. Let's see what you taste. I know
Okay.
what I wanted it to be. You can tell me what you feel out of it.
I mean, a little spice.
Got more
Butter, like a pumpkin butter.
like a butter. Do you get
Are you a
more?
genius?
Do you get more heat?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Did you get a little bit more hug?
Yes. More
Oh, a
love.
hug.
Yes,
love.
more love. You get more hug out of this one, and it's because it's more for cold weather.
Of course,
So this
yeah,
one-
sure.
More the Christmas spirit, when you want to sit down and have a hot toddy. Different the way I wanted it to be, or
It's good.
so it's
I
different.
like it.
It
You like
just
that one
all
too?
this stuff probably takes some practice too. I mean,
It's
Yeah.
they're this one, like I said, this was 3 barrels. Then each barrel had something different. I put one bourbon in there that had more heat, so that it would finish for you, so you get that bigger hug, so it'd be down in your chest more.
awesome.
All right, now,
Really good bourbon. Wow.
thank you.
After 2 or 3, my taste buds get a little fried, but those are delicious.
Well, thank you
Very good.
very much. Now we're going to go something soft and easy.
Soft and easy.
This is a vodka that is like no other one you've ever drank. It's 100% corn, 80 proof. It's cut with Cumberland Gap spring water. It has, let her pour this one. It'll have you need to go ahead and enjoy it. It has a completely different feel than any vodka that
This
you've
is
had.
more up your alley, right?
But still small
Still I
pours.
don't drink vodka. Yeah.
So we're gonna-
And is this one also you drink it alone? Just
You,
with
you,
ice?
you can
or-
drink it on ice, yes, and you can put a piece of lemon. You can put just plain. We'll put some plain water on it in a second,
Okay.
and watch what happens, and then we'll
Okay.
go ahead and put a piece of lemon in it
After or something. If you
Let 'em taste it first.
Okay.
because it's good on its own right.
You're welcome.
I want you to look for the aroma on it.
For the vodka is the same aroma.
Yeah, go
first.
ahead. See if you pick up any vodka smell. It should be real fresh.
It is.
Okay. If you take just a little drink of it, you should get some sweetness, a little bit of heat.
Yeah.
Now, put just a little bit of water in. I'm going to show you something crazy.
You want a little more vodka?
Well, Brad gets to walk home.
Some
I don't.
more.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for doing this tasting.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome to try that one out since you're a vodka drinker.
Well, well, that's way too much. It's like,
I'm teasing.
no, wow, it's delicious.
Now, put a piece of lemon or a piece of lime, and watch what happens.
Like squeeze it in, or
I feel like the lime would be. I would like rim it with the lime.
It'll be the best mixed drink you've drank.
oh,
What do you think?
It's good. You know, I'm not a big vodka guy, so it's new and a lot. But I've also not.
You should.
Also,
Very, very good.
I've
All you
also
should be
not,
tasting is lime.
Okay,
All you should get is lime.
Maybe drop the lime.
that's what it is. The sourness of the lime.
It's the lime.
Get me.
So all you're tasting is not the vodka. And that's why it was
I
sweeter
do
without
taste
it.
the vodka. I do.
Have you ever done a vodka like taste testing before?
Another shot of it.
Yeah. You
Have
want me to
you,
pour it
you-
over the lime?
Have you ever just laid out vodka and just tried a bunch of them at once?
What do you want to drink?
Okay, I'll do this.
It also won a silver in the San Francisco World Competition. So what's your all's thoughts?
I'm very impressed.
Do you feel comfortable that you can be a bourbon taster now?
Not a bourbon taster, but I can become a bourbon drinker.
Great.
No,
That's
just good bourbon.
nice compliment. Thank
Just
you.
a good bourbon. No, a whiskey or another one. Just a good one. The most expensive one.
Me too.
You have
So,
to choose another one, sir.
I really like the Christmas blend. I like the heat. I like it's definitely the warm hug
It had
that
a
you
hug.
described. So I'm feeling warm and hugged right now.
very good. All right. Now you've
I'm
tasted
impressed by
200.
Rocio's.
You've tasted
She'll-
200 bottles.
opinions on it. I mean, that's important. Someone that doesn't
That's
like
more-
bourbon and likes it. That says a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh,
I've drunk a ton of bourbon. That was really good bourbon.
You've drunk
really
high dollar
good
bourbon.
Yeah, that's good bourbon.
Plus, the reason
I would buy a bottle of that bourbon. Any of those. They're all good. They're all a little different, and of course you kind of gravitate toward the flavors you like, but they're all really good.
the greatest pride a distiller can have is not the money that he gets for his bourbon, it's the response from the people who drink it. So thank you.
No, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
for
That's a
you
very
to
nice
sharing
review.
that.
Hey.
Thank you very much, guys.
appreciate you. Thank you.
What was your favorite bourbon tonight?
Yeah, so he had a Christmas blend that was definitely one that I would buy. I picture him sitting on my front porch just sipping it with some water. So it's pretty cool.
Would you recommend it to friends?
I would definitely recommend it to friends, especially the friends that live here in Corbin, because it's a Corbin distillery, so it'd be a no-brainer to recommend it.
And how do you feel after drinking all that bourbon?
My face is warm, my body's warm. I've got permanent smile. Success, successful bourbon tasting.
All right, so, Rocio, what was your favorite bourbon tonight?
It was the second one. I obviously don't remember the name, but the second one was delicious. Yes.
Would you recommend it to friends?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. I actually am going to buy a couple of bottles for my family in France. We are going to spend Christmas, so yeah, I'm very excited to share that with them. Yes.
And how do you feel now after drinking all that bourbon?
For a Tuesday evening, I feel great. I just need a little dinner, and then no, I feel very well. It's not alcohol to get drunk. I feel fine. Yes.
All right, and are you now a bourbon drinker?
I think I can label myself a bourbon drinker. Yeah, I feel very proud. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so Brad, what was your favorite bourbon tonight?
I would say bourbon number 2 was my favorite. They were all really good and really close, but that one was my favorite.
And would you recommend it to a friend?
Absolutely.
And how do you feel now after drinking all that bourbon?
Warm and cozy.
All right.